with Kingdom Hearts 2 for more adventures in Hollow Bastion because it's under attack, basically. Two really quick questions, comments, and concerns. Well, just one question, one comment. Anyway, two really quick things. One, it's weird that Axel doesn't show up in the book. I guess it's because Sora and co haven't, like, met him face to face. But, like, Jiminy also would then have no way to know about all this stuff with Lexius because they had their memory wiped of Castle Oblivion. So I don't know why we're like, sometimes they know stuff they shouldn't and sometimes they don't. But who even cares? And the other more important note is that recently at the BAFTAs, I completely forgot to mention this last time, Yoko Shimomura won like fellowship, like this big prestigious award, which was incredibly well deserved. I got extremely emotional and cried. She made an excellent speech. And I've loved her work for a long time and thought that she was woefully underappreciated even still. So that was very, very cool. And it's, topical because she did a bunch of the music for this game, if not all of it. And that music has absolutely been a highlight. For me, anyway. All right, off we go. So Goofy had said last episode that this is looking like it's going to be a long fight, so that's not exactly promising. Are there any monsters still around here? There are. Problem is there's going to be a huge slew of boss fights coming our way, and it's just going to be one nightmare after the other, basically. So I say no better time than now to get into it. Although I am a little curious if we're even allowed to go to that little side hole in the Hollow Bastion wall that they mentioned earlier, where they were all like, we don't have time for that now. And I agree. But, does it let us? Since it wasn't voice acted, it very much has the feel of something that might have been added for Final Mix. Obviously, I can't know that for sure. Now, the question is, if we're about to enter a slew of boss fights, some of which might actually pose a legitimate threat, as most of the boss fights haven't, should I be equipping the elixirs so we can just ignore the fights with Donald's Comet? But I won't default to that, so are we allowed in here right now? Oh, we totally are! Why not? Let's have a look. Cavern of Remembrance, Depths. Oh my, so is this all the stuff that's been added to Hollow Bastion? Oh, this very much has the vibe of, extra secret dungeon that I totally shouldn't be in right now. You know what? Let's do it! Wonk! Whacking this is probably a good idea. Oh, it gives you drive gauge. That's a little odd. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Wait, it started giving me a drive gauge and then it stopped. I don't know what I'm doing here. I should probably carry on with the story stuff, but I'm a little curious about what's going on here. Oh, so it'll be a big dungeon AP boost, thank you. Where, you have to have all the drive forms before you'll be able to traverse it, I suppose, considering they gave us a bunch of gauge there. It looks a bit like the end of the world, but not quite. And there's a spooky door over there. Well, why not? If they're gonna let us go here now, even though we were totally told not to. May as well see what it's about. The game, this game has been extremely aggressive about, we can't go there right now. We have to go speak to Tron first or whatever. So, if they really didn't want us going here, they would have said something. Alright, now getting over there, this is looking like it's going to be difficult to traverse without a glide or anything. Perhaps Master Form could help with a bit of this. And this must be where all these new treasure chests, all this stuff, has appeared. Oh, except we've already missed 6. Either way, this contributes to why there's all kinds of new stuff. And the new piece we got, it's a bit of Goofy's head here, which looks like it should, this looks like Goofy's body, so I guess it goes down here? And we got a new mission. Now that we're into the this place. Investigate the depths of the cavern. Okay, right. I'm going to guess we're not going to be able to get too far in here. Skills as we have, and we're almost definitely going to need some more drive modes and whatnot. Alright, let's see how tough the enemies are. Oh, they're not one-shotting us or anything. We're probably going to be alright is what that means. I can't see how this could be an issue. This is another one of those situations where we can tap A a bunch and things will be fine. You get a load of experience from this place, though. So it does seem like it's meant to be a little above our level at the moment. Perhaps. Hey-yaw! Hey-yaw! That one was invincible while I was attacking them from the front or something like that? Oh, Remembrance Shard! Oh, here's how you get your Remembrance materials. Interesting. Ow. Heal! There goes Donald. Was that his hyper healing coming into play? Was that what that was? Oh, this is the first time we're seeing the Hot Rod not in the, whatchamacallit style. Or was it the style of the, Timeless River? There we go. Found it in the end. This is what they actually are supposed to look like outside of that place. Neat. Ow, stop that. Okay, well, if you're gonna be like that. I hit revert. Oh, interesting. These are different enemies, so it's random every time what enemies show up. Well, that's good in a way. These are an upgraded version of the bats we fought in, Two Man's Place, the Beast's Castle. Much easier enemies to defeat than the old, the cars there. So we lucked out. Ow. So Remembrance meaning it's just anything we've already fought can show up here, I guess? What? Why did that happen? Was that the shaman who did that? I have no way of knowing why that happened. Oh no, yeah, it was the shaman, right. Thanks, Donald. Well, here's how you get all your remembrance materials, I guess. Maybe we should just be here for a bit getting them because, like, you know, we have like 6 recipes that all require them. Oh, I don't know. I can't quite tell yet if we're getting every tier of them. Shard stones. Have we gotten gems and crystals, though? Of the remembrance variety, I mean. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Ow. Maybe if I can land on the ground, I could actually use one of my dodges. Thanks, oh, I'm sorry I healed before you healed. Or after you healed. Oh, I'm about to actually get a little over-leveled here if I keep leveling up here. So I probably shouldn't get too far into this. Well, I mean, they put it here. It's not my fault if they put it here. Oh, sound, please come back. Thank you. And I want the treasure, damn it, not another car. Ah, get out of here. Wait, let me wisdom. Wait, oh, is Donald down? Oh, well, that makes that a little challenging. There we go. Thanks, Goofy. Boom. Wisdom, and I'll just go like zap, 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 zap. Oh, my magic sucks. Whatever, I'll do a bit of the old lasering your way. Oh, it untargeted you. Well, that's great. I was just hoping for it to untarget you. Okay, thank you for jumping finally. All right, now laser, 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 laser. Car's continuing to be the scariest enemy in this game. Ooh, drive gauge. Oh good, Serenity materials. That's what I was most in desperate need of, that I cannot get anywhere else. Throw a bit of ice out here. Yeah, bam, bam, bam. Out of magic again. Go for the lasers. I guess maybe there'll be like skills we get later for this stuff. It does kind of feel like the wisdom form should like give you double the mana or something. Maybe that would be overpowered in ways I don't understand, but it feels like you can like rarely use magic to the point that magic is probably way less viable in this game. I mean, it was pretty powerful in the previous games, so I understand wanting to make it less overpowered, but... Ah, oh, I got a level. Thanks, guys. You guys can't reach me from up down there. Now I see why they were so loath to add any verticality to the maps, because as soon as you put a ledge up that you can get up to, they just can't reach you. That's just about enough of you, silly car. Go away. Thank you. Leave my friends alone. What? No, bat. Why is one single bat? What? What are you doing here? Get you all back to max there. So anyway, I won't necessarily go too far down this rabbit hole here. Ah, topical Disney. Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, I see a spooky door here that kind of feels like it might be like, you can't go through here unless... Oh no, we're just allowed to walk right through. It's just more of the place. The mine shaft. Apollo Bastion. Is this a map, perchance? Depths of Remembrance map. Sweet. But I'm pretty sure I missed some treasure back here. If I got another save point down here, that would be awesome. Nice quick place to fast travel to carry on in the Depths of Remembrance. Oh, hey, puzzle piece. Doink. Well, level design-wise, this is the most interesting place we've come across so far, probably. So yeah, you just can't hit these ones from the front, I guess? That's weird. Maybe I'll better check the journal on them. News to me, big if true, anyway. Listen, would you cut that out? I'm gonna roll behind you. Oh, you just turned to follow me. Never mind then. Just get out of here, why don't you? Cure. Thank you. No more cars. Let's go to limit form and, Sonic, yeah, press them buttons and then bash, bash. Okay, that one doesn't do much. Rave. Oh, I didn't do it good. Oh, I'm out of mana already. Okay, never mind. Revert. Heal. Strength up for Goofy. Maybe they added this place here because, like... Oh, that item seriously didn't come out? Okay. How far back does that put me? Oh, I have to go from the beginning of the room, I see. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me if I don't know how this works, since this is like the first time normal enemies have killed me ever. I'm actually just gonna ignore them. I guess the remembrance materials are cool, but... can I move, please? What the hell? Frost Crystal! Let's try... Oh, I need the drive gauge. Let's give a try at a master form here, and maybe the double jump will let me get to that platform there. And then from here I can... Oh no, wait, we were already here, weren't we? I can't remember. Anyway, I got this puzzle piece now, and that's what's important. Oh, there's an item sitting there. Anything else worth taking this place? There's some treasure up there. Can I reach that if I go like... Hi-yaw! Sure I can. Treasure. This is nice. Manifest illusion. There you go. This is like the first time I've actually been able to like traverse an area. This is exciting. It hasn't just been like a straight path from A to B. I don't think I'll be able to get up there though, with the way I've got it now. Maybe if I can get up here. Oh, I can't believe they waited like 60 hours into the game to let me play it. This is awesome. This is so much fun. I don't suppose I'll be able to reach that. Actually, I kind of got close there, didn't I? About to run out of my form here. No, don't go that far. Okay, whatever. Sorry, this is also like my first time getting to use Master Mode without like an imminent battle, so I'm not used to its platforming utility, as you can probably tell. Oh, I thought that would be close enough. Whatever. Maybe I could do it now, but whatever. Let's just carry on, find some more treasure, and then get out of here. Sorry, I was all primed up to like do boss fights, and so now I'm like in exploration mode, and it's throwing me for a loop. Okay, we got two baubles here. Looks like they want us to hit them at the same time or something. So do I ice? Or maybe they're just to give us drive gauge to help us traverse, I guess. Okie doke. It looks like they kind of want us to have some kind of glide or something that like lurches us forward to get through there, doesn't it? What happens if we jump down anyway? Enemies probably? Oh, or not. Uncharacteristic restraint, they're showing us. All right, this to me looks like a rather hard stopping point of you must have some kind of ability to lurch forward here. I wonder what the target, why they're giving us these two things to target. It kind of seems like that's meant to help somehow, doesn't it? Or maybe they were just there to give us drive orbs. If so, they did like a really pitiful job.
Yeah. Take this.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe like they were there to help you target with something, like maybe they help you target with Sonic Wave. Oh, okay, wait, hang on, are we allowed to? No, never mind. I thought those pipes were like a bridge. All right, so I don't care about this at all. I've instantly run out of energy for this. Let's go do the boss fight stuff. I will care about this when I'm certain I have the resources to take it on, I think, which will be later. If there's one lesson I've learned from this game is that they are all too happy to put you into a situation where you don't have all the tools to deal with it, which is sensible enough for like a dungeon they expect you to revisit like this place, I suppose. Anyway, cool, boss fights or whatever, let's go! So that was Sephiroth. He does look a bit like Cloud. I'd like to tell Cloud, but we have to help the others first. I guess you're right. I don't know, I still don't know why he was here at all.
The town's crawling with heartless and somebodies. What's going on? Lot of the others headed toward the Bailey. We better go find them.
So I don't know if everyone just chose now to invade because we were getting close to the stuff on the computer, or if, like... Oh, we have a new character in Hall Bastion? Oh, Sephiroth, duh. An unsurpassed swordsman who was once revered as a hero. For a long time, Sephiroth's whereabouts were unknown, and no one can say for sure why he's returned. I agree. Anyway, not sure if everyone just showed up because we were getting close to important information on the computer, or if Sark and the MCP, like, actually disabled some kind of security protocol in, like, the 3 seconds they were almost in to the system. We got Sunset. I mean, of course we got pieces for Sunset. It's like the only one we get pieces for these days. Oh, right, and I died before setting this. Over here-ish. This might be this corner. The clouds don't look right. It should be more like this, shouldn't it? No idea. Maybe I'll return to the Remembrance Cave there and just be a little more thorough when I'm sure it's not going to overlevel me, like a wave it later.
Sora, behind you.
Aerith, Yuffie, and Leon are already putting the screws to him in the murdery kind of sense. Oh, so we're gonna stop to fight these 5? The hell happened to? We don't have time for you. We gotta run through here fast. All right, sure. I'll press some A on you. Back in the Remembrance Cavern was the first time I could recall that just pressing A didn't really cut it against the enemies. The normal mobs, that is, not the bosses. Obviously, it can always work that way against bosses, but here, these guys are fine to just press A a bunch on. You don't need to do much thinking for this. It's all right. No problem. No worries, Leon, Aerith, and them. We're gonna press A so hard in this general direction of these people, and it's gonna make us win. And maybe I'll throw some fire in there just because everyone's right around me now. Hey-yah! Hey-yah! I'd have some of that. Oh, never mind. They interrupted me. It's fine. Okay, back to pressing A. Hey-yah! Okay, I command grabbed. I should probably heal. Never mind. I wasn't hit stun, so Donald healed me for me. Yay! Back to pressing A, and then some A, and some A action for you. A bit of A action. Oh, don't think I left any A buttons out for you, friend. Oh, I feel like I'm getting over leveled already. I should not have gone to the Remembrance Cave. It was a mistake. Everything was a mistake.
The king's in the Bailey. You better head over there.
Then off we go. That's the same direction you're going, though, right? So, like, it would have been faster to just say, come on. But all right. Place has been ripped apart. But what they're doing here right at this precise moment, who can say? Oh, a new path. Off to the, like, residence of evil, or whatever they were calling it. You have to imagine. Is the huge swarm of Heartless still there? Well, no, it's kind of moving in a more this way direction. Oh, this is pre-rendered. I wonder why. Oh, well, duh, because there are so many Heartless. Obviously, they couldn't hope to render this in real time in the original. I mean, that can't be good. Okay, but they're handling it. Oh, never mind. Yuffie immediately stopped handling it. Was that Donald who cured? Oh no, Aerith did it. Keep it up, Yuffie, I believe in you! Guys, the Heartless? I appreciate you taking this time to thank each other and be good sports about it, but the Heartless, though. Oh, Stitch has guns. Cool, I knew that. I've definitely seen Lilo and Stitch and knew that and stuff. Maybe something or others are gonna put in a helping hand as well. I appreciate you setting aside your treasure hunting ways to keep us all from death. This does seem like it's meant to be pretty pivotal. What's happening here, this massive invasion? Back to us? Beyond Cloud. Oh, you'll handle it. I mean, I made you a healer in my playthrough, Cloud, but...
Well, might be tough if one more shows up.
Then that'll have to be the one I take care of.
Excellent. I'm glad we're all have
You're fighting too?
our banter games on 11 right now, but like, well, less gab, more stab, please. Thanks. Now you guys are getting it. Oh, Joe, just throw a limit break on there. You'll be fine, Cloud. Ruh-roh.
Sephiroth!
Sephiroth is how you meant to say that, I'm pretty sure, Cloud.
I understand that you've been looking for me.
This is weird how much we've instantly been derailed from the plot.
Once I get rid of you, the darkness
Cloud
will
and
go
Sephiroth.
away.
But
Can
I'm
you
here
do
for
it?
it. Oh, they're
That
actually touching
darkness
blades.
comes from your own dark memories. Do you think you can erase your past?
Shut up!
Face it. You turn your back on the present and live in the past. Because the light of the present is too much.
You don't know me!
Cloud!
I know. Because I am you.
Nuh-uh, said Sephiroth. And that's why I'm going to run away again, like every villain in this video game.
Cloud! Wait!
Don't leave Tifa behind, you're mean! Punch him full, Tifa! Hiya! Kia! That's the times 4 attack barbarian Tifa I had in my playthrough. That's
Leon,
basically how all the fights went
everybody, hang in
Final
there.
Fantasy VII for me, including Sephiroth, actually. Oh, all right, okay, that was good. Like 4 minutes of cutscene to show us that everyone's fighting. Oh, hey, Mickey's back.
Okay, fellas,
I
you
walked
gotta go
2
find Riku and
steps.
Kairi.
But Leon and the others are friends too.
Don't worry, there's already lots of help here.
What
We'll
you mean
take
find
care of this
Riku and
fight.
Kairi?
But
Where?
I promised Leon.
You told me you couldn't help with Riku.
Donald, Goofy, take Sora and get going.
That's an order, I guess.
Riku, Kairi, give me a little time, okay?
Your Majesty!
We understand. We'll go search for Riku and Kairi.
Right, watch for danger.
You be careful
I mean, I guess he's
too.
doing this to keep
Wait, you
Sora's mental
guys.
state intact. Mickey is.
Sora, do as you're told.
But also he
You're
totally
coming
like
with us whether you want to or not.
was like, I can't help you with Riku.
Come on,
Good luck!
Sora, you gotta be good.
Gotcha.
Well,
If you say
then,
so.
skedaddle.
Come again? You're coming a little quiet, Sora. I guess he said thank you, but...
Whoa!
Oh, never mind. I see. They were planning to defy his orders the whole time. I didn't catch that. I didn't know
I'm
that's what
sorry,
the
Your
wink
Majesty.
meant.
Hope you can forgive us.
I assumed Mickey was trying to get Sora not to go here because he thought looking for Riku and Kairi would help him somehow, but that was like, how does he expect him to do that when he just told him he can't help with any of it? So I was like, okay, I guess I just don't get it, and then they disobeyed his orders anyway, so I doubly didn't get it. And in all the kerfuffle, someone's gotten in to the Hollow Bastion computer as expected. There's no way we could get a hold of that data and keep hold of it for all this time. And Thea. There are 6 password slots, so I guess it's not the DTD, because that should have 7. System start. I'm sure this is another thing that will mean nothing to me until, like, 40 hours onward in the game. Okay, someone stole some data. Got it? I'm guessing this is the Ansem figure and not a member of the organization? But they're wearing the mystical cloak of plot delaying, so hard to say at the moment. Is this the Solar Sailor dock? No, not quite, because this isn't in Tronland. But it is that huge, like, hangar that's outside the computer room. I suppose it could be one of the organization people if they were the nobodies of Ansem the Wise's disciples. They would have intimate knowledge of Hollow Bastion's inner workings and know about all this stuff. I took 3 steps and then it immediately cut to somewhere else. It was like 4 minutes of Final Fantasy characters fighting. Back to Sora. I took 2 steps and it was like, all right, now let's look at Hollow Bastion for a minute. That was like a 30-second unbroken shot of them walking down that ramp. Can we get back to Sora? And oh, okay, never mind. This game is bananas, I tell you. I've never played anything like it. I'm having such a good time right now. I'm not supposed to interrupt this somehow, am I? No, I guess not.
Master Ansem, regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it. Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds.
Oh, okay.
That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking.
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
Right, so that was Richard Epcar and Christopher Lee, so that was Ansem and Diz, except he said Master, so that was before they were nobody-fied. So that makes it sound like Diz is the nobody of... Or maybe Diz is the either way, that was the voice of Ansem the Wise and his first disciple. Most importantly.
It has been far too long, friend.
Gulp. It was like a Keyblade there and like a robot. And here's Zexion and Orienzo? They don't look exactly the same, so that must be Zexion. Zexion, sorry.
Right
There's
here.
Vexen.
What is it?
Where is Lord Zemnis?
His
Oh,
usual
Ansem.
spot.
Zemnis, gotcha.
The Chamber of Repose?
Yes. Go and see for yourself.
Is this presently happening? I didn't notice if they did a flashback. It shouldn't be because these two are
I
gone,
suppose
we
I
think.
have no choice but to wait. But the clock is ticking. Time is running out. What to do? Why is he never around when I need him? It's almost as if he knows I'm looking for him.
You know, I don't like that place either. What about you, Zexion? What do you think?
I think eavesdropping is intrusive. Why are you even here? You and Zaldin were tasked to recruit new members. Have you forgotten, or were you procrastinating?
As if. I'm doing my job. I'll have you know, I found one just yesterday. Mar something. That puts the organization's count
Marluxia.
at 11. And since I've been working so hard, I had Lexius take my place for the day.
We met this dude earlier as
I
Sora.
want to rest up for tomorrow, so I can wake up feeling nice and refreshed.
Is that so? Well then, I will leave you to it. I have work to catch up on. Good day.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on, stay and talk. Isn't it time you told me about Zemnis's secret? How long ago was it?
So not Sexma, or whatever I
A bunch
said.
of warriors wielding key-shaped swords appeared and unleashed a spectacular battle.
Bunch of warriors, you say?
And when it was all over, all that was left was a man lying unconscious without his memories. Xemnas, Xehanort, was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
Your point?
The Chamber of Repose. If you recall, that's where we spent our time researching the darkness that resides within people's hearts. It's a graveyard that was sealed
I can
by
see how that'd be
order
easy to
of
forget.
Ansem the Wise. The first thing Xemnas did once he got rid of him was to undo the seal and build a room in the back. Ever since then, he holds himself up in that room when he can and he talks to someone. But who? For all I know, he's the only one in that room.
Need I repeat myself about eavesdropping?
Not eavesdropping. Couldn't hear what they were saying. Dying to find out what it was,
eavesdropping.
You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I know I would very much like to focus on my own.
I mean, you asked him about it earlier, so I assume you do.
With yours.
Or I assume you think he does.
Prepare the new facility immediately, but there are only 11 of us in the organization. We're going to need a few more hands on deck.
What new facility?
So Roxas is 13, but I don't know if we ever knew
Castle Oblivion.
who 12 was.
What does
that Axel, maybe?
Xemnas plan on doing with that place?
They might have told me already.
He already shared his intentions with us.
But did you know there's something he didn't share?
It's only like the third time you brought it up in this conversation.
The Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Waking is the other. Another graveyard, if you want to call it that. It was constructed by someone other than Xemnas himself. And that's where he'll find it. That's where he'll find his other friend.
So it probably is obvious to you that I didn't catch all of that. Hold, just before we go any further though. So we got a few new names. We got Xehanort and we got Xemnas. I feel like there was one other new name there. So Xemnas and some with an X in it rejigged around. So presumably that was obviously I'll need to hear that cutscene like 5 or 6 more times before I get most of the important stuff, but that presumably is what I was calling Ansem number 4 in the previous video, the person who is a nobody of Ansem number 2, created when Ansem number 3 was created, and so that makes Xemnas the leader of the organization, except, again, I'll have to listen to it again, because I know I'm playing that was like 6 minutes of dense information or whatever it was, so I thought they made it sound like Xehanort was the Ansem imposter, his real name, but then you would wonder why Xemnas took the name Ansem, even though the person they were nobody of's real name was Xehanort. And Xehanort sounds like an organization person name already, so I don't know if you can be a nobody of a nobody. You would assume not. Anyway, I presume I got a bunch of that wrong, but the more important thing for me to note at the beginning of that, because the rest of it was just a bunch of nouns that mean literally nothing to us at this point in the story. Chamber of Awakening, Repose, Army of Keyblade Wielders. It doesn't mean anything at this point in the story. It's information that will become pertinent later, I'm pretty sure. But it struck me that we had Richard Epcar calling Christopher Lee master, and it sounded like someone talking to like a lead scientist as a disciple, which makes it sound like that was Ansem the Wise's number 1 talking to him, which would make Christopher Lee Ansem the Wise, and then the fact that he and Diz share an actor is probably pertinent, you have to imagine. And that would make some sense if Richard Epcar is voicing the Ansem as we knew him, because that is supposed to be at least similar, if not the exact same, as the person who was the first disciple of Ansem the Wise. And anyway, I'll stop babbling on about now, because they presumably want us to go do some fights. We were told there would be long battles ahead. I've yet to encounter one. Oh, there we go. Someone from the organization's coming to fight us. Demix again. You got something in your throat there?
You guys are looking lively.
We're kind of on the way to something.
Didn't we catch you messing around in the underworld? How'd a wimp like you get into Organization 13?
Oh, Sora.
I bet you can't even fight.
Yeah, but we can.
You shouldn't judge anyone by appearance.
We really shouldn't.
Oh, I told them they were sending the wrong guy. Who is this kook?
Remember, the organization's made up of nobodies.
Right. No hearts. Oh, we do too have hearts. Don't be mad.
Wait. Everyone else in the organization says otherwise, though. You guys can't even agree among yourselves. Are you gonna summon some more guitar-playing waters for us? Or are you gonna hit us with your guitar this time? Oh, okay.
Dance, water, dance.
Dance, water, dance. Oh, defeat 50 forms. Okay, it's another minigame of destroying a bunch of these things. Okay. Great. Sure. I'm gonna do this so well right now. You don't even know how much I'm gonna play this video game right now. I'm pressing all the buttons. You haven't even seen how many buttons I can press, because I'm gonna press so many right now. You better pay attention. You might even learn something, because I'm pressing some buttons right now. The fight is ongoing. The fight is alive and well, my friends. So that's all I have to say about that, and let's stop that now. Oh, now I can hit him. Okay, right, got it. Sorry. The timer went away and I was like, I've done it! Except there was no, like, ding, you win. Anyway, boss fighting is in progress. Sorry, I shouldn't be so sassy right now. I should just start swinging, shouldn't I? Listen, you can't kill us. We have too much health. Water things again. There are 10. Oh, wait, the timer remains. It's fine. I'm sure we'll handle it. When have we not? Did he say uh-oh when his forms were gone? That's hilarious if so. It's fine, we don't need to dodge anything. Dodging is for losers. Just press A bunch. Boss fight! I cannot believe the disparity between some of these boss fights. I love it, is what I'm saying about it. Oh my god, you're invincible. What was that? Why were you twitching around? Can you just stop all of this? Armor slot, Blizzard element, Blizzard boost for Donald, HP for Goofy. Just, please. Let's take this a little seriously, shall we? I can't believe that.
Oh, no way! Oh.
I'm sorry, but did we kill him? Like erase him? Are you kidding? That was so gruesome.
Anyone from the organization who'd like to be next?
That was not a fair fight.
Yeah, we gotta go help our friends out first.
Sora's been pretty angry lately, which I get.
Sorry.
Then let's go.
But like, they're actively trying to murder him.
Aha! There you are.
Sorry. Don't be mad, King Mickey. Everyone run. Tap square to run quickly. Sorry.
You sure have lots of friends to help.
Let's go. It's been like a half hour. We still haven't helped
I
any.
guess we better all pull together and finish this battle for good.
I like this idea.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, okay. We're heartless and nobody's still. Oh God! Fighting each other. Oh God! It just clocked him right in the noggin.
Goofy!
Is he dead?
No.
I can't believe this game. Come on, he's got his, what's it called? Where he always survives a heavy blow. I'm sorry about the ice cream.
Goofy?
I take it back, this is the best Kingdom Hearts game. You were all right.
It can't.
They'll pay for this.
They didn't even do it. It was just a rock that like happened to fall in the fight. I mean, I feel bad for Sora because obviously he doesn't know Goofy's gonna be alive, but I do. So, my empathy is kind of being tested here. Right. Good, okay. Off we go. Sorry about a coaster. Okay, you got Blizzard boost. Which one is using more? Probably lightning, really. 3 AP boosts. Actually, can we get... I guess we get Donald his, fire boost or whatever, right? Yeah, well, we can eventually work up to the Blizzard boost. Or is there anything I don't care about finishing leap. And if I'm being really honest with myself, I don't care about getting to finishing leap right now. Let's just throw these for Donald. It'll let him equip fire boost currently and eventually Blizzard boost. All right, let's do this. Defeat all of the Heartless. So I imagine this is probably some kind of like, oh, Yuffie, hey, thanks for moving the camera around. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. You did a great job. I'm so into, yeah, teamwork. Awesome stuff. Pressing A bunch. Oh, they give me so little experience for this. This is clearly just meant to be like a cool moment. Rising Sun, you say? Sure. Wonk. I'm pressing all the buttons right now. You have no idea. I presume this is more of a thing for like, the organization or someone is trying to mess with Sora's mental state here, and so that's some kind of illusion that Goofy just got hit in the head with a rock and died. So I presume Donald's going down next, except Donald like ran with us and it was like, Donald's in your party, and he's now not, so I don't know what's happening there. I guess just, he's not gonna be in the party while we have the Final Fantasy characters helping us. Yeah, we're pressing A so good right now. Bonk, bang, bonk, 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 and bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, that must be Vicinity Break, this like big twirly thing I do. That's cool. I guess I'm happy with that. It probably is gonna make it harder to do certain things later on. Thanks, Leon! I will go! Oh, zoom, zoom. Diva! Hey, how's it going? Check out this, how much I can press A. So cool, huh? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, can I do, Oh, it only lets me do limit form. I can't do master form right now. Oh, well, limit form does, can still get experience from it. If I press some buttons and stuff. Yeah! And I get out of the shortcut mode so I can do the continuous bash. The end! I don't feel like I did it right. How about a mana now, so I can't do another one. Aw. Anyway, hey-ah, hoo-ah! Okay, Tifa, will do! Roger that! We probably still gotta run into Cloud, I suppose, unless he and, Sephiroth are still duking it out. Hey-ah! Oh, there he is. Never mind. Oh, I should never have doubted you, pal. Bonk, bonk, and then we press A some. Oh, they don't do no damage. We're fine. And then we press A some, and then we press A a bit. And then we go, oh, and I've got my limit charge, so I'm gonna go Strike Raid. And then I press Y, and it does some Strike Raid. And I press Y, it does some Strike. I get Defense Increase and Defender. Judgment, yeah. Rave, doing all the stuff. Finish. Oh, yeah. And then we go, oh, I thought I was out of, sorry, I didn't realize I was out of Master Mode. I just cured myself when I was trying to do one of the supers. Thanks, Cloud! Off we go. Off to question mark. I thought it was about to crash. Oh, they fought ahead, I suppose.
Are you okay?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm fine, but...
Goofy. He's dead!
Sorry. He's fine. How goes it?
Goofy!
Good to see you're alive. And only mildly concussed.
You know, that really hurt.
Aw, Goofy.
My defense stat is higher than ever, though.
Bumped on the head all the time.
So it wasn't a simulation, it literally happened.
That hurt too.
I assumed it was a character moment to like push Sora to his limit because he's been like struggling with his emotions and anger and stuff lately. But apparently it was not for that. I'm not sure what it was for. I mean, I guess it still does test Sora emotionally. To think someone's dead for like 2 minutes. Anyway, oh, I got another cure, sweet! I didn't feel like our cure has ever not brought us to max, though. I guess it hasn't always brought Goofy and Donald to max. Sweet, good to have you back. I just got Defender. Increases defense by 3 in a pinch. Again, I don't find that's been super useful on Goofy, but since I'm trying to build as defensive as possible, I may as well equip it. Good to have you back, Goofy, I guess. We got a remembrance shard. So the remembrance materials we got shards, stones, and gems. I feel like that's not enough for all the stuff we wanted to do. Oh, we got a save point here, though. I could go check. An AP boost. This is hopefully a map. The Great Maw map. And an energy crystal.
Sometimes we get split up like we were earlier and can't help each other. At times like that, try using your enemies to fight.
You mean Doing the reaction commands? I don't know what happened, but sorry if I made you worried. What could happen next? We better prepare ourselves for anything. Donald might get hit in the head by something. And then I don't know what we do. sorry, I know this is important, but let's just pop over and see what crafting we can do at the moment. Can take all this stuff. Ooh, AP boost for completing a collection. Sweet. Which collection was that? 45 types of materials. Oh yeah, we can make some of this stuff now. So draw ring, that sounds like it's going to be a ring that will let you draw orbs and stuff in closer, which sounds like something I don't care about. Although I might make it for the experience anyway. Shock Charm maybe makes you entirely invulnerable to electricity. We finally get to use some of our tranquility stuff. That would be neat. Didn't find any remembrance crystals and all of that, though. I didn't go very far into the remembrance cave, in fairness. Sure, let's make the... Oh, but it doesn't give nearly as much experience, this thing. Oh, fine, I'll make this silly draw ring. We'll do bright crystal there, and energy crystal save our materials and double our experience. It draws nearby orbs, that's what I figured we'd do. I guess it might have some nice stats besides that. Oh, I could actually make this one also. I just couldn't get the experience because I don't have a bright crystal on it. Well, whatever, we'll make it, sure. Shock Charm extremely increases thunder resistance and defense. And we leveled up. Rank A recipe materials are cut in half. Sweet. So the amount of time till we get rank S materials cut in half. But does that mean we have new things in free development? Not apparently. Yeah, we probably shouldn't do these till we have energy shards to lower the mithril shard costs. What does it become if you give it a Serenity Crystal? Oh, just Shock Charm Plus. Cool. Wait, can we actually make one? That sounds like it would be cool. Why not? Shock Charm Plus. Extremely increases thunder resistance and defense and also increases damage done by thunder-based attacks. I see. Oh, I got a new armor slot after all that. Right. So Shock Charm is 3 defense, but it's 40 thunder. So in theory, if we did Shock Charm and the Shock Charm Plus and like one of these other things, we could get up to 71 thunder resistance, which is obviously not going to be tons of use now that we've taken care of Larxene, I guess. But if we ever have to fight anyone else lightning-y, or if it like makes us fight the Absent Silhouette people again down the line, because otherwise I guess we wouldn't be able to get the Lost Illusions repeatedly. I guess that'll be useful. But for the moment, I'll just keep going with maximizing the defense stat itself. But actually, that'll be quite useful for Donald or Goofy, probably. Because most of the armor they have on currently is 3 defense stuff. Or, in fact, I guess it could be useful for me as well. I could, like... If I decide that Thunder's giving me... 40% Thunder is better than 25% Dark. I kind of assume we're probably fighting more people who are doing Darkness Elemental, but... Again, it doesn't say anywhere, so... That's all guesswork from me. I think I'll give it to someone else, though. Oh, it took off all Goofy's armor when he died. Well, why not? Let's give Donald, double shock stuff and just make his lightning defense super good. Why not? Draw ring, is it any good stats-wise? Oh, no, it doesn't give you any stats. It literally is just to draw in nearby stuff, I see. No, thank you. Alright, so here we are with our equipment. This is on Sora, and then here's it on Goofy, and then here's it on Donald. There you go. Now you know. Potions and things, please? Oh, we got loads of potions. Right, sorry, this episode has just on a little bit, but since I was faffing around in that Remembrance Cave at first, because my curiosity just would not be sated unless I went in there, and also since I, like, paused the cutscene and talked for a half hour there, let's actually carry on into a bit more actual progress here. I don't want to leave you high and dry. It sounds like there are going to be more fights, perhaps with organization people upcoming here, though. So is Demix just gone? And we didn't even get to know what he was about. That was only like the second or third time we'd met him.
Huh?
I guess he just ain't that important, or maybe the person he came from is more important or something. What's with them? Is that what he said? As in, why are they stopped? Another organization peep? Are you Syax or sorry, Syax? Oh!
You mean it's his nobody?
Xemnas, then.
The leader of Organization 13.
Looks like almost exactly the same as Syax.
Wait a minute. Now I know.
You do?
Wise Ansem, I'm here to seek your advice.
So he did meet
I'm glad we have the opportunity to speak.
This Ansem the Wise. So Xemnas is this guy's nobody.
And I'm finding it difficult to stave off.
He's got his sea salt ice cream.
Still, I'm concerned about the stability of the world.
So yeah, Christopher Lee is also voicing Ansem the Wise.
Yep. That's what worries me too.
I don't know what that mixed is.
Doors that appeared, the place the heartless seek. I fear my research may have brought this upon us.
And here's Richard Epcar, his number one.
Master Ansem, Regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it! Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking...
Xehanort. Those thoughts
Xehanort
are
is number
best
one.
forgotten.
Now I remember. Xehanort, Ansem's apprentice. The leader of Organization 13 is Xehanort's nobody.
I could have sworn you said it felt like that.
Let's go.
Xemnas felt like being around Ansem the Wise, though. Okay, it's fine. It's good. Right, so that was pre-rendered because there are a whole bunch.
Right.
Wow, the music got extremely dramatic all of a sudden. Because the leader of the organization just showed up, I guess. Now it's probably going to have us fight them like 5 at a time, because the poor PS2 could handle it. Oh no, that's actually an impressive array of them. Defeat all of the enemies. Okay. Yeah, they were saying use your enemies to fight if ever you get into a situation where your friends aren't there, which is a situation like now, I suppose. I'm pressing A and Y so much you have no idea. Wonk and bonk and bonk and bonk and A and Y and Y and Y and A and Y. It's giving me a score counter. How many Heartless can you defeat? Bonk and bonk and bonk and bonk and bonk and bonk and A and then Y and then Y and then A. I'm doing it all right. Do you think this is a timed thing, or do I actually? It said defeat all of them. I doubt I actually have to defeat. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I'm not a game designer. I don't know what happened in this game in 2004. Ow! Snag. Let me snag you there. Oh, a bunch of them drop health orbs. Okay, so it's not like we're going to be in any danger of running out of health, I suppose. I feel like these lasers aren't really lasering as much as many of the Heartless in the background as I would have imagined they might. I'm cutting through them. Don't worry. I'm pressing A and Y, and then I'm pressing Y, then A. Don't you? Ow, ow, ow. Stop that. Stop that. Give me a lime gumbo back. And then I'll press some A and some Y, and then some Y and some A, and then a bit more of that. Yep. This is going great. I guess I might be able to, well, I was going to say I might be able to get a bit of limit experience here if I were more prescient and, a little more with it. But you know what? Actually, then I realized that you can get interrupted from those kinds of limits, so probably not. It's probably a bad idea. Let's throw in a heal here. Bonk. And then some more A and some more Y, and I don't know why that happened. Oh, okay, I pressed Y, but then didn't follow up to actually snag them out of the air. Sorry. And then some more Rising Sun, and press some A, and then some Y. Are we thinning their numbers at all? It feels a bit like it. Snag, yes, snag. Nah, move. Yes, and then some A, and some Y, and then some A, and then some Y, and then some Y, and then some A. Yeah, snag this one. Yeah, the laser one's good to snag. And then Rising Sun, and then snag A, and then Y, and then A, and then Y, and then A, and then Y. And if we run out of health and we're, if we're near low on health and, we're low on mana also, we can just turn to the form to get ourselves some health back, because that's how that works. I guess we got that vicinity skill just in time, huh? Ow. I can't be the only one who, whenever he says, back off, I keep hearing him say, feck off! With all, the different, slashing sounds covering up his voice. I can't be the only one, right? So I guess there are somewhere around 1,000 of them here, and I'm gonna press some A, and press some Y, and press some A, and press some Y, and, I think I might just take a nap here while fight some Heartless and stuff, just chill out a bit. Press some A and press some Y, and press some A and do the stuff, It's all chill, it's all good. I don't know why anyone's freaking out. Sora's pretty good at this whole Heartless fighting thing. I mean, if I were you, I wouldn't be worried, that's all I'm saying. I think he's got this covered. I have faith in Sora. If there's one thing I've learned in this game series, that he's friggin' nutty, okay? He just doesn't quit. When he's got something in mind, he just charges forward with reckless abandon, no matter how many times he has to press A and Y, so I think we've got basically nothing to worry. Oh, hey, health. That's important to have. I think we got basically nothing to worry about, though. Okay, that's enough out of you. I'll press a little more A than Y this time. There we go. And let's go and limit just to get our health back. There we go. Good. That was enough. Ow! Stop that. Don't even be that way, though. Think about all the ways you could be and choose a better one. Because, like, what even with you? If the PS2 did run this, color me very impressed. Because every other time they showed a bunch of enemies, they were doing it in a pre-rendered cutscene. So, like, if that says to me that maybe they were like they were feeling like they were pushing their limits a bit, even with this scene. So, or even with those other scenes, like they would have been pushing their limits to try and render those other scenes in real time, which is fair to assume because this is a lot of Heartless. Right? I guess it was just like a flat, clean 1,000 of them. Get ye out of here. No more of you. We definitely have been actually clearing them out. This horde is extremely smaller. And there are only a small handful left, a few dozens after all. A few baker's dozens, and now closer to a few actual dozens. Listen, listen, listen. No, don't be like that, you cheeky things. Yep, there are exactly 5 of you remaining. 1,000 it is. What is that all? I'd like the real challenge to start, please. Wait, hey, where do you think you're going? What is this, huh? Are you gonna hit me or whoa? Hey, calm down there, bonk. Guard break, Sora learned. That sounds useful. Righty, what next? Oh god, there's nothing over there. That pathway, Sora. Hang in there, buddy. Just a few more A's and Y's. So what was your guys' score? Did you get 1,000 each as well?
Come on!
Fighting on the ridge. We finally got to see him in his Kingdom Heartsy outfit. With all the buckles and everything. Samnus! I'll strike you down! Your blood will run across this entire canyon!
Xehanort!
That's the one I meant!
How long has
Sorry.
it been since I abandoned that name?
Oh no, this guy is
Out with it,
Samnus, right?
nobody! Where's Kairi? Where's Riku?
Sora's pissed.
I know nothing of any Kairi. As for Riku, perhaps you should ask your king.
I kind of forget who Kairi's with. Axel took him, I guess, right. And he's kind of ditched the organization. Oh no, he jumped through the portal to darkness with him.
He's gone.
His heart's gonna get eaten away. And obviously, Mickey knew something about Riku's whereabouts and refused to tell us. Sora, buddy. Is the town okay? Oh, we took care of all the ones that were around that place? Oh, cool, okay. Kind of looked like more than 1,000, if I'm honest. Well, I'm sure Donald and Goofy and Yuffie and everyone took out some others.
Way to fall right into their trap.
Thanks, Axel. You're always full of supportive things to say.
Come on, it's a setup by Organization 13.
Which?
Xemnas is using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big master plan.
So your preference was that I just roll over and die?
The guy you just saw, he's their leader. Got it memorized? Xemnas.
Like Christmas, but worse.
Organization 13 wants to get rid of the Heartless?
Man, you're slow. Every Heartless slain with that Keyblade releases a captive heart. That is what the organization is after.
This helps them create more nobodies, I guess, before they get their actual body back.
I'm not telling.
You're the one who kidnapped Kairi.
Right,
Bingo.
I remembered.
The name's Axel. Got it memorized?
And you love saying that.
Where is Kairi?
I don't think he's telling you that either.
Please,
He doesn't have that memorized.
Just tell me.
Look, about Kairi, I'm sorry.
Axel. That's Sayax, my bad.
We'll ensure he receives the maximum punishment.
Why are you letting this guy stop you? Hit him? He's part of the organization.
I don't care.
They just tried to
about
kill
any
you
of that.
seconds ago.
Just let me into the realm of darkness,
Oh,
okay?
he's just making a plea, right?
If it's Kyrie you're worried about, don't. We're taking very good care of her.
Oh, so
Take me
the
to
organization did get a hold of her?
Is she
I guess
that
Axel's still part of them
important to
then.
you?
Yeah.
More than anything.
Show
Have you
me
met this guy?
how important.
I mean, I'm not saying this is a good idea, Sora, but...
Please.
So you really do care for her. In that case,
yeah, to go bow
the
unarmed.
answer's no.
Alright.
You rotten!
Are you
Way to be a good sport about it.
Do you hate me? Then take that rage and direct it at the Heartless.
What, he just generated some? How did he do that?
Peaceful Heartless.
I guess they're emblems then.
Mindlessly collecting hearts. And yet, they know not the true power of what they hold. The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness.
Oh, he's lost his eyes again.
Masterless and free.
I guess because in the original one,
Together to
resolution wouldn't allow you to see that.
Kingdom Hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
What in the world do you think you're prattling on about?
So if a nobody gets to Kingdom Hearts, they get a heart?
Kingdom Hearts belongs to me.
Is that what he's suggesting?
The heart of all kingdoms.
I don't know why they're telling us
The
this.
heart of all that lives. A dominion fit to be called Kingdom Hearts must be my dominion.
Maleficent, no! No more Heartless!
I do not take orders from you.
Fool.
Oh no!
Oh no? What? Sorry, I'm... like 5 hours behind this cutscene mentally.
While I keep these creatures at bay, you devise a way to vanquish them forever.
Okay, I'll figure that out.
Do not misunderstand me. I shall have my revenge on you yet.
I'm sure.
Maleficent!
Leave now.
I don't take orders from you.
Sora, come on!
But what about...
Look, Sora, you only took down 1,000 Heartless 5 seconds ago. We can't just whack 5 nobodies.
We leave off.
It's too difficult. Run!
Huh?
I'm noticing a distinct lack of running.
Which side are you guys on, anyway?
The Heartless ally with whoever's the strongest. Yes, Sora. Extract more hearts.
No! The hearts!
They got swallowed up by darkness for the organization's purposes, we imagine. So is it going to be like
Maybe
run through
everything
without
we've done-
fighting them?
Maybe it was all for nothing. What am I supposed to do if I can't use the Keyblade?
Imbeciles. You can't be trusted to do anything.
I know, you told us to run and we stood there for like 5 minutes. A Secret Ansem Report 1. A secret report written by Ansem. It can be viewed in Jiminy's Journal. That's Ansem the Wise. Christopher Lee. And not Richard Epcar Xehanort. / Xehanort's Heartless. Known as Ansem.
Goofy!
Relax. Those three aren't going down that easily.
Yeah, we'll handle whatever.
Keyblade's
Probably
chosen
they'll
one.
manage it.
He's a lucky kid.
That's Sora. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Hadn't had a day of bad luck in 2 years. Bye-bye. Are we going to Keyblade Heaven?
Sora knows the truth.
I'm sorry, I
now.
promise I'm trying to keep up.
The more heartless that
The
he
truth about
defeats,
defeating Heartless being
the closer
good for
he
you guys.
is to becoming our perfect puppet.
Well, he didn't know all of that, but he knew it was not a great
This
idea.
new knowledge will make him that much harder to control.
So why did you tell him?
What does it matter, really? Whatever his circumstances,
Well, I mean, Axel
Sora
started
has
telling
never
him.
been able to help himself from saving people from the Heartless. It's what his pure little heart wants.
That's basically true. I don't know how much this will stop
The
him.
dice have been cast. Things are in motion. He can't stop this.
Nothing is set in stone. If the dice aren't in your favor, it will share Demyx's fate.
The fun is in not knowing, isn't it? What is
I wouldn't
the point of
agree,
betting
personally.
on something if you already know the outcome?
The
Are you
reward?
sure that defeating him won't derail the organization's plan?
If he is to die so easily, he is of no use to us.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. It's not in my nature to hold back.
I guess
Okey-doke.
sometimes help comes from unexpected
Oh,
places.
we're in the ship. Okay. I thought when Maleficent was like, "You fools, I'll have to do this myself," and a huge, like, moonbeam struck our location, that something bad had happened to us. But apparently that was just the gummy ship picking us up, which it can do from anywhere now. Gotcha! I guess so.
Sure does.
So what are we doing now? Huh? Okay, sorry, we're flashing back
Maybe
to
everything
30
we've
seconds
done-
ago.
Maybe it was all for nothing.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do if I can't use the Keyblade?
Imbeciles! You can't be trusted to do anything.
Huh?
Maybe this is a final mix edition or something. And that's why they felt the need to repeat it. Instead of just showing us that first. Oh, okay, right? Before we got put into the gummy ship, we went somewhere else.
What's this place?
It must be the realm of darkness. Kyrie! Riku!
Doesn't look exactly like the same... Well, I don't know, I guess that's not the same as Pathways of Darkness. He's got a box of donuts for us.
What is it?
Are you sure you want to open that?
This is part of their bid to get Sora to go back into being Roxas, I
It's
guess.
the gang from Twilight Town.
But-
There's Hayner, Hence, Olette, and
We obviously don't fully understand the mechanics of that yet.
No. The name just popped into my head. This is Roxas.
Are you sure you want to eat that?
Listen, Donald can have his
No, sweet.
ice cream if he wants. When you're in the realm of darkness, sometimes you need some comfort food. Oh, it's a path to, like, it's going to be one of those keys to another pathway to a world or whatever. You know, one of those things? Right? Well, this place lives up to its name, alright. If their guess was correct. There's the realm of darkness. So, but where would it bring us? Well, I guess just to the next world. I forgot that the key doesn't open that world. The key opens a path to some oblique other world. At first I was like, is it going to bring us back to Twilight Town again? But no, that's not how this
Not yet.
works.
I gotta look for Kyrie.
Here in the realm of darkness? Why are we convinced she's here? Again? Did Axel say something about her being... I don't quite remember. I'm so sorry. I gather I'm like... this video is like 40 minutes of my bemused, absolutely positively astounded face. I have not been keeping up. Okay, so let's just recap a little bit here. So we ran down towards Mickey and friends. Mickey was like, you two get out of here, go look for Riku and Kairi, even though we have no leads on them. I assumed he was doing this because he was worried about Sora's mental state because it's been rapidly declining. I thought Donald and Goofy were playing along there and they were going to drag Sora and bring him away, but then they were like, no, actually we're on Sora's side with this one, we should go help Leon and everyone. So we barged past them, past Mickey, who is seeming more and more like the actual Mickey now. I was assuming, I presumed the Mickey we met in Twilight Town was an imposter because he gave us the money pouch with the gem in it that the Ansem figure had. Or I guess I should say the Xehanort figure had. The Xehanort figure who introduced himself as Ansem in the previous game and this one. But never mind all that. We barged past Mickey. This was around the time Goofy got hit in the head with a rock. And it knocked him unconscious for about 2 minutes. We fought alongside Leon, Yuffie, Aerith, Tifa, Cloud, them for a little bit. He gave us some flashbacks showing a whole bunch of stuff going on with the Organization 13. Zexion, Zaldin. No, they mentioned Zaldin, but he wasn't present. Zexion, the cheeky guy we met in the Bailey for the first time, and Zexion was talking to someone else. I can't remember who. Vexen. Yeah, Vexen came out earlier on there. They were grumbling something about how Xemnas, who is the leader of the organization, is Xehanort's. Well, I'm confused about whether he's Xehanort's nobody or Ansem the Wise's nobody. Because Mickey earlier said that being around Xemnas felt like being around Ansem the Wise. But then later he was like, hey, you must be Xehanort's nobody. So I guess Mickey's a little confused also. That or he just remembered wrong, and he was remembering The Apprentice when he said it felt like being around the same fella. Anyway, what I think it is we got Ansem the Wise. There's Xehanort, who's Ansem the Wise's like primary disciple, his right-hand apprentice, who eventually took the name Ansem and started writing reports with it. There was that guy, there was Xehanort's Heartless, which is the one we fought in Kingdom Hearts 1, and Xehanort's Nobody, who was made when the Heartless was made, which is Xemnas. Xemnas, who took the Ansem name because Xehanort was masquerading with the Ansem name. Christopher Lee voices both Ansem the Wise and Diz, so they have some relation, presumably. Ansem the Wise, Ansem the Fool. And they were grumbling something about a chamber of repose and a chamber of awakening or something like this. And I think it was Xemnas, but I forget what their voice was like, and everyone wears their hood up, so I can never remember. Someone broke into Hollow Bastion, presumably, while this was all ongoing, because the computer was up and running. They stole some data from the disk. They walked down for a very long time into the basement, into some old secret chamber where there was like a skeleton, like a robot skeleton with a keyblade beside it, and they sat in a chair and they were like, it's good to see you, old friend, or something. I guess that was either the Chamber of the Repose or the Awakening. Hard to say at this point. Zexion and whoever the other guy was were arguing about there's being some other secret Xemnas wasn't telling them. Back in present day, Goofy's back. We're good. We fought a bunch of Heartless. We pressed a lot of A and Y. Went to the next room. Xemnas revealed himself, was like, I am Xemnas, hello, for some reason. Went into the next room where Mickey and Xemnas were fighting. Xemnas ran away into a portal of darkness. Mickey chased after him. Axel showed up and was like, good job, bozos. You fought all the Heartless, now their hearts, the organizations are going to be able to take them. And I didn't tell you this before because I don't care, except for when I care. And then Sora was like, where's Kairi? And Axel was like, can't say. Bye, I guess. You guys really cocked this up. Xemnas came back and was like, you want to know where Kairi is? And Sora was like, yes, please. And he was like, well, tough. I bet you feel real angry and you should take that out on these Heartless because that's good for us, which Axel kind of told them a moment ago. And Xemnas was like, yeah, Sora, do the Heartless. That's very good for me. Do that. And then teleported away and was like, damn it, now he knows about the Heartless, even though it was him who egged him on. Maleficent showed up. And she was like, no, I want Kingdom Hearts. Oh, yeah, because Xemnas was like, if you release a bunch of hearts, then we get Kingdom Hearts, and then nobodies can be somebodies. So I guess he thinks that if a nobody goes to Kingdom Hearts, they get a heart or something, which is presumably what the organization really wants. Again, you can't want something that desperately if you feel no emotion. That's not how that works, so they already have emotions. I'm not sure what they think getting a heart will do for them. But And Demix even said, sure, we have hearts. I don't know if maybe he was just trying to be a smartass, but... Oh yeah, we killed Demix. That didn't seem to matter. I mean, I feel bad for him, I guess, as I do for all the organization people, but the game kind of glossed over it, so... Never mind. Yeah, Maleficent came back and she was like, no, I want Kingdom Hearts because it'll let me take over things or something. And then she was all like, find a way to defeat the nobodies, Sora. I'll hold them off. And like... took care of 5 of them and then died or something. Sora was like, no, I have to save her. I can't just let her die for no reason. And then Donald was like, no, we've got to run. And then they were like, okay. And then they didn't. They sort of stood there for another few minutes. Got encircled by more Heartless. They didn't want to fight them off because then the hearts would get released and then the organization wants that. They're pretty sure. So they were like, what do we do? At which point we cut ahead to Cloud being like, they'll work it out and walking away. Then we cut ahead again to Sora and Donald and Goofy in the gummy ship. They said 2 lines, then it cut back to us encircled by the Heartless. We fell into a portal of darkness. Someone in a cloak gave us a donut box that had some ice cream and a photograph in it. I don't know how the photograph was not all wet from the ice cream. Sora thought Kairi might be here in the realm of darkness, so we didn't want to leave. I think we're caught up now. Okay, good. I understand everything. Please send help. It tastes really good. And a picture found inside the box that shows Henry and the gang in front of the old mansion in Twilight Town. Oh, okay, we left the Rebel Darkness anyway. I thought Sora just said we can't do that. Right?
A photo and some ice cream.
I don't know why they cut ahead and back.
Clue. And who would have left them for us anyway?
Good questions.
You think?
Looked too tall for that.
Just this feeling I got.
Yeah! We're almost there!
Hey, what if the Heartless are back again? I can't use the Keyblade. That would only help the organization.
Well, if he thought it felt like Riku, then I suppose that could be a nobody of Riku. Do we know anyone who's got a name that sounds right with Riku's? I don't think so.
But Sora, I think you have to use it. If we don't fight them, the Heartless will keep on hurting folks.
Kinda on Goofy's side here. I mean, unless we like go to Yen Sid and Yen Sid is all like, oh no, I've got a way better alternative. Just use this big hammer or something. That won't release their hearts or whatever. I mean, the alternative is just letting everyone get mauled to pieces by the Heartless, which doesn't sound right either. I think it's going to be one of those situations where we have to just keep fighting Heartless, and then this will power up the organization, and then when they're powered up, we'll deal with them. We'll sick Donald on them with his comet, and it'll be okay somehow. Okay, right. Oh, there are 3 slots at the top right there where there's used to be just a keyhole. And there's a new episode going on here. I guess that's probably 100 Acre Wood. And a new episode going on in Pirates of the Caribbean. These worlds have gotten re-locked. I guess we'd have to fight Pirates of the Caribbean through Pirates of the Caribbean land again to get back here. This is Halloween Town, and over here was Pride Lands. Oh yeah, everything's kind of got locked back up. So we're in like a second act of this game now, I suppose? Yeah, everywhere's battle level's gone up, and there are new slots appearing on all these things. So it looks like we're finally getting to revisit all the old areas. And Twilight Town's back up and running as well. I guess that means we'll probably be doing more flying in between these worlds once some of the pathways get repaired. Okay, so we've just had like the big second act, big like first act really finished. Again, just so sorry for not being with it enough to cover everything that happened, because holy crap, a considerable amount just happened. It'll probably make a considerably larger amount of sense to me in editing. At least a marginally larger amount of sense. Organization 13's goal is to defeat Heartless with the Keyblade. Speculation runs wild, but the battle is over for now. Actually, Journal, maybe I better just read you to make sure we cover the... Oh yeah, there's a new Ansem report. Sorry, let's do some of this. My efforts these many years have come to fruition, with the world I govern having become a paradise worthy of being called Radiant Garden. That's new. Nurtured by the pure water that is the source of life, fragrant flowers bloom in abundance, and the people face each day with hopeful smiles. But where there is light, darkness also lurks. As noted in my earlier reports... If this is report 1. I must solve the mystery of this darkness of the heart. Oh, sorry. Wait, no, I don't understand. I thought he was saying that the only one he wrote was number 0 of the non-secret Ansem reports. The Ansem reports in Kingdom Hearts 1. As noted in my earlier reports, I must solve the mystery of this darkness of the heart. The paradise depends on it. I shall perform an experiment to probe the depths of a person's heart. One of my own apprentices, Xehanort, has volunteered to be a subject, hence where the Heartless got generated, and I suppose then the Nobody. So that makes it sound like I was right, that Xemnas is Xehanort's Nobody, which is what I had figured, but why then did Mickey say that being around Xemnas felt like being around Ansem the Wise? I guess I was wrong and he didn't say that, but I could have sworn he did. The young man has served me ever since I nursed him back from death's door some years ago. He has all but lost his memories at the time and later showed remarkable intellectual curiosity and readily absorbed my teachings, gaining deep wisdom. Any mental immaturity is surely due to his young age. If I explore his heart with psychological tests, I may be able to recall the past locked away within. My apprentice, Evan? Which is Vexen's, person Vexen's a nobody of, I suppose, has also shown great interest in Xehanort's memories. If Xehanort was already a nobody of someone, I don't know who that would be, because I don't know Ehanort Thorain? No idea. But is he really the right subject? Xehanort doesn't indeed exhibit extraordinary talents. Too extraordinary. Perhaps they're even superhuman. I think we should experiment on more people whose origins are dubious. That is a safe thing to do. The Befuddler. Oh, you're not the same as the bat, but you have the same bat cry. Sorry, it's not the Befuddler, it's the Befoodler. Well, I was thoroughly befoodled this episode, so I suppose it did its job. Heartless, that confuses enemies with quick movements. When it swoops, use bat cry to capture it and attack surrounding enemies. Be warned, it is not affected by ice magic. Sure, I'll remember that. Mad Ride, a large Heartless whose stout body makes it hard to topple. So they're not exactly the exact same brand of Heartless as the other ones we fought, but they're like upgraded versions. Be careful when you interrupt or block its attacks, as it'll become very angry. It's immune to fire magic, defeat it with ice magic. Camo Cannon, Heartless that studies its enemies before launching bombs at them. It generally targets the weakest of the bunch. It is immune to fire and lightning. Necromancer, a Heartless that can make itself disappear. It can be locked onto while invisible, but when you land a hit, it'll show itself again while it's disguised as a mask. You won't be able to do any damage. Attack it right after it unleashes an attack to catch it off guard. Got some more maps. Some more missions. I'm sure it'll add a few absent silhouettes and stuff for us. Let's see which ones are new. Oh, some more stuff in Hollow Bastion. Meet the 3 girls again. I guess there's something or others. Skateboard freestyle. Give it a try. And the Mushroom 13's appeared there. I see. Not as many new missions as I'd imagined. All right. Wow, wow, wow. I'm glad the story actually sort of started to pick up and plot relevant things started happening, though. And we got a little bit of character stuff as well. Part of me just sort of wishes it had been a little more spread out, because it had been like 20 episodes where nothing important really at all had happened. And then one episode where 20 episodes worth of important things happened. But so be it. That's what I get for tackling the side objectives, I suppose. So I don't know where we'll head next. Maybe we'll head to 100 Acre Wood. Maybe we'll head back to whatever's going on in Port Royal. Or indeed Beast Castle or Land of Dragons. We'll probably just go to the highest level one as usual. Which I guess is going to be Port Royal? 37, yeah, probably so. I'll probably do 100 Acre Wood and then go to Port Royal. That sounds sensible. That's all for now. I don't want to be coy about this. I'm not quite... What the hell is going on in the depths over there? Does it just me, or does it look like there's like a massive world? Wait, I don't remember this being here at all. What the hell is going on here? Oh my god. Never mind. Anyway, I don't mean to be coy. I'm definitely having a harder time getting invested in and enjoying the story of this one. But I want to hear it out, because maybe it'll be the sort of thing where they're deliberately being vague about a lot of stuff, and then it'll kind of like come together later on and be very satisfying. But you have a bunch of threads that pick up. But at the moment, it's like they've just given me 30 names and like 6 different motivations, and I'm sure I could tie them all together to get a reasonable picture of who wants what and why. But the emotional intricacies of the characters to me are kind of getting muddled in the logistic intricacies of how all these characters came to be this way. Is where I will leave that for now. Next video on the channel is some more Okami, after which is more of this. So thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. 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 Yes.